Hello, a very good evening everybody, and as you know, I'm Dr. Tuba, and welcome to my channel. My main aim is basically to guide all the doctors and dentists, in general the medical professionals, the non-EU medical professionals who would like to consider Denmark as an option to work in. So now today my topic is a bit different from the usual. I'm not going to talk about Denmark as such, but I would like to talk more about the EU languages. Now, as I'm from Asia, and as I know that, to my knowledge, usually the Asian countries and mostly the non-EU countries, we do have an advantage because other than our mother tongue, we do learn English as a second language. Most of the non-EU countries, our education is usually in English as well, which is an advantage, of course. But I do have noticed that other than English and our mother tongue, we don't really learn any other third language, any other European language in general. So my main aim through this video is to encourage everybody to at least start learning a foreign language. It doesn't have to be Danish. It can be any language for now that you're more interested in. It could be Spanish, it could be French, etc. And secondly, I would also like to tell some advantages as to why we should learn another foreign language other than English. So the first advantage is that, there's a saying that the more languages you learn, the more people you are. And it is said like that because when you learn a language, that is the fastest way to understand someone's culture, another country's culture, which is through their language. In general, it makes you a very open person, because you learn more about the other country, another culture through its language, and it also gives you an opportunity to improve yourself as a person. Now, I can say from my personal experience that now after learning Danish, I'm a completely different person, having a lot of new ideas, new thinking in comparison to who I was before I learned Danish. So that is one advantage. The second advantage would be that when you have a foreign language, when you have learned a foreign language, even if it is basic level, and for example, you go to any European country and on your CV, and you apply for a job, for example, even if it is an odd job, and you go to that European country, you apply for a job in a company, and for example, if it is, you apply for a job in Denmark, for example, and in your CV it's written you have learned basic or advanced Spanish or advanced French, or basic French, etc. You will be, I'm 100% sure about that you would be more preferred in comparison to the other people around you. That would be a bonus point for you. That is because, especially in Europe, I have heard about this and I've seen this myself, that all the companies and the workplaces, they do prefer people who are multilingual, and they prefer people who know at least one other European language, because they think it in this way that any person who knows more European languages, even if it is at a basic level, that person by nature is very open, he's very adaptable, and it will be very easy for him to merge in the new work culture and meet different people around him. So it will be very easy for him to merge in. So that definitely would give you a head start over all the other people. So that's the second advantage. The third important advantage is that I have seen here that there are some people who have learned other basic languages, and they're actually working as translators, because there are a lot of translator jobs here. So that could be a very good odd job while you're learning Danish and pursuing your career as a doctor, as a dentist. You can also work as a translator here. So for that, if from your country you've already know an advanced language, it doesn't have to be very professional, advanced is fine too. So that would be an advantage. You can very easily get better job opportunities here as a translator. I know some of my friends who are working as translators over here because they know a third European language. So that is another one thing. Most importantly, one thing about the language is that when you learn a foreign language, like constantly you're learning a foreign language through YouTube, through books, etc., it is a very good exercise for your brain. There is scientific evidence that it is an exercise of the brain that causes that has an anti-aging effect, and it also decreases any chances of old age diseases such as dementia, etc. So it is an advantage health-wise as well. So I have jotted down the main points, and because of that, I would really recommend and encourage everybody in your free time, even if it is half an hour a day, please do learn a foreign language, whether it's Spanish, whether it's Danish, any other language. If you would like to learn or know more about Danish, my email address is right below. You're most welcome to message me, and I'll guide you on how to learn Danish so you have a little idea. So while you are in your country waiting for the immigration, it's better that you start learning the basic language, Danish language, if you're interested in Danish, and if you have planned to come to Denmark. Because once you come here and you already know the basic Danish, you would pass module 1 very easily, and will save a lot of time as well, a lot of time. So, because timing is very important in Danish language for all the people who come here. So please do let me know if you need any help. My email address will be listed right below. I would request you all to follow me on Instagram as well. My Instagram link will be below as well. And other than that, have a lovely day, everybody. Thank you.